Hello YouTube friends, I just wanted to do a video to compare some sizes of the Dooney satchel. I know these are very popular bags. They've been around for several years now, and I didn't get into them at all until just this year. I'm late to the game, but I've always loved them and gave it a lot of thought and did a lot of research to see what size would work best for me. So here we have the medium, which is actually their largest size, and this is the mini, not the small. This is the mini. So the medium is in the dark taupe color that is beautiful, very unusual color, and it's in the Raleigh leather, which is kind of a light pebble grain, very durable. And then this mini is in the natural Florentine leather, which we all know and love. And I'll give you some dimensions here of both bags. I'm also going to put this in the description box because I went on the site and got all the measurements and weights for all of their versions of the satchels, and I think it might be really helpful to some of you to decide what size is going to work for you. So I'll try and put that in the description box. But this is the mini, and it's a little bit shorter than the small. And it's still a very nice sized handbag. It's not too tiny. It's not mini in any respect. And the mini is 7 inches, 7 inches tall. The length is 11.75. So see, that's not a small bag. Most of my medium-sized bags run about 11 inches. And then the depth is 5.5. And then the medium satchel is going to be 9.5 inches high. So from bottom to top. And it is 15 inches across. So that's quite a big jump. And let's see, the width is 6.5 across. As far as weight goes, that's kind of the deal breaker for some people with the medium size, which is actually their largest size. A lot of people think it's just too heavy, but it's supposedly 2 pounds, 15 ounces. And I think that also depends on the type of leather you get. These are the measurements for the Florentine, and this is the Raleigh, and it seems a little bit lighter than that. It does not feel too heavy to me. The mini is 2 pounds, 4 ounces. So not a huge difference in the weight, not enough to make me, decide on one or the other as far as the weight goes. So I know that there are many, many videos out there of these satchels, but I don't see very many with the mini compared to the medium. Most people have small and medium. And I have this one stuffed right now, but it's got the standard, really nice, very soft green suede and the red cloth interior. And it's got a slip pocket here, a zippered pocket on this wall, and then a big slip pocket here. And that's one of the, I've already carried this one several times. And that is one of the things I don't like about this. I always have some complaint, I'm sorry. But this slip pocket, when you're using it and you're not really looking and you're reaching in to put something in your bag, this one, I don't know, it just falls forward too far. It's not up against the wall like I think it should be. It's so big that it just kind of falls open. So I'm always trying to put something in and it's getting hung up here. So that is the interior. And on the exterior, of course, you have the beautiful buckle detailing, the whip stitching on the handles, which is so pretty. And my favorite part are the tassels. I just love how they're lined with the green suede. I think it's just so beautiful. And then the pleating detail is nice too. Now this one I ordered directly from Dooney on sale. Oh, and you've got the leather duck logo right there. I prefer that to the middle one. I think this looks really nice. It's kind of more understated. but I bought this one directly from Dooney. They were having a sale, so I jumped on it and got this one. And I happened to get this one on the same day that I got this one. And this one I had ordered originally from a seller on eBay, but it was still new with tags. It still had all the tags on it and still had the wrapping on the tassels and everything. And I got a great bargain on this one. So I had originally ordered this one. And it's so often the case with me, as I'm waiting for one bag, I'm thinking, should I have gotten a smaller size? Maybe I'll order the smaller one. So I was kind of rethinking this as it was on its way to me. So I bought the mini, thinking, oh, I'll probably like the mini better and I can sell the medium. I ended up loving them both for different reasons. They're very different bags. And when I received the medium, it really was not as obnoxiously big as everyone was making it out to be. Now for the mini, it does have a more narrow strap. And some people have complained about the strap being narrow, that it's a little uncomfortable, and it would have been better with a bag this weight to have the thicker size. But it doesn't bother me at all. I wear this one as a crossbody because of the smaller size, and I really enjoy it. It's really very comfortable to wear. It smells delicious. I love that smell. And you can either fold over the top of it when you're wearing it, or you can have it up for a little different look. You can do it both ways. One thing I would recommend is when you're storing it, don't store it with the flap up and the handles up, because a lot of people have ended up getting dye transfer from the Tomorrow Brown whip stitching on their bags when they store it like that. So be careful when you're storing it. I love the little details, like the little braiding on the zipper pull. Just beautiful. Now this Florentine leather does have different properties than other leathers. If you look at it sideways, it will scratch. But when it does scratch, you can usually just rub them out with your finger. It's amazing. They just will come right out. I have even just used plain old microfiber cloth and rubbed them out that way. I also, some people just leave it alone, and I think that's what Dooney recommends, but I also treat mine with a leather conditioner when I first get it, just to make it a little bit more supple and more resistant to scratching. And that has really, really helped. I haven't had any problems with this bag at all, and I think it's going to be a beautiful addition. I've only had it about 2 months, but I've worn it several times already. So it's a great bag. Now we'll move on to the medium size. And the medium size, this again is the Raleigh leather. I got this one on eBay because I couldn't find this option anymore on the site. They do have pebbled leather, but this is a little bit different. So this is a little bit of a smoother pebbling. So it's still going to be really durable, but you don't have that super pebble grain. It's just a little bit more flat. If you can, this is a good angle. It's coming through really well. So it's a grain, and it's enough of a grain to not make it scratch at all. I mean, I haven't had any problems with the scratching, but I also have not taken this out yet. I bought these, right around the time of the shelter in place, so I have not been taking this one to work. If I have to go into work, I just take a little crossbody. But I'll show you the interior of it because it is very similar to the other one. So again, it's got the beautiful green suede, just like the Florentine bags, which I really enjoy. That this is pretty much the same thing, only you don't have the scratches. It's more carefree. The interior is also red. It's a different fabric though. Listen, it's almost like a treated canvas. It's a lot crisper and crunchier. It has the same pocket layout with the two back on this wall, and then you have the zippered pocket and a big slip pocket. I think the mini had just one pocket here, not divided. They're leather trimmed, and then of course you have your key keeper, And now they're doing it not all leather. It's like a webbed material with the leather at the end, and that's fine. They work. So it's pretty much the same inside as the Florentine ones. You also have the Brown Tomorrow whip stitching and the buckles, and also that Dooney bird right there. And you have the tassels on the side, and they're also lined in the green leather. And here's the back of it. Now, this size sounds like it would be daunting. It is not too big. I'm 5'6", and it looks pretty normal on me. It doesn't look like I'm carrying a giant bag. I think for the most part, I'd probably carry it by these handles, but what I've done also is the strap, I doubled it up so I can wear it as a shoulder bag instead. And it's still a little creased because it's new. But to do that, you just open the whole strap up, you unbuckle it, you have the whole strap open, and you take both hooks and hook them on one side. And then you just string it through the other side, come up, and fasten it again with a buckle. Super easy, and it makes a really beautiful shoulder length to carry it by. I don't think I would carry this one crossbody. It's a little long and big for that, and it might look kind of, I don't know, it might look kind of weird to carry it as a crossbody. But it is a beautiful bag. I'm very, very happy with it, and the color is just amazing. It's a taupe, and it's called dark taupe, but it's really a true taupe because it does have a little bit of pink in the brown, and it's lovely. It'll go with everything. I really do enjoy it. And on a lot of these bags, the dye color of some of the pieces don't always match up, and you can kind of see it here. This part is a little bit more pinky than this part, and maybe that bugged the person that originally sold it to me, that the sides were a little bit more pinky. See? And the strap is also that little bit more pinky color. But I really like that. I think it almost gives it a kind of subtle color block look. You don't really notice it until you're looking for it, and then you see it and you're like, oh yeah, that doesn't really match up. Now, of course, on the natural it does. But I've seen some people have completely different pebbling depending on the piece used on the Florentine as well. Some people have received Florentine that's very stretched, lots of striations, some pebbling on it. This one, I'm happy to say, is very smooth, and it's what I wanted. It's what I preferred for the Florentine leather. This one is just perfect to me. So I will use both very happily. I enjoy both equally for different reasons. And to me, I mean, even though they're the same bag, they are different. This one can pack tons in it, and yes, it will be heavier, but it's not unmanageable at all, especially in that Raleigh leather. It's a little bit lighter weight, and I highly recommend it if you can find one on the secondary market. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a little bit long compared to my other videos, but I wanted to do a thorough job describing both. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Until next time.